What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with Three Little Goats Homestead. I'd like to say all the animals are fed, and they are, but I have to move the girls because I get to smell like a stinky buck today because some of the girls are finally in heat. And then Jessie is going to be working on a few projects that we need to get knocked off of our list. One being adding an EMP shield to the house, and then we're going to finally start working on the chicken tractor. So the first thing we've got to do with those, with that at least, is to get the tires off of it so we can try to get tires for it, because if we can't get tires for it, then we have to go back to the drawing board. But first I'm going to get the goats moved into the holding pen so we can get some goat spread. Go to goats! Alright, so we've got Posy and Pippi over here in heat, so we're going to get those guys bred. So I'm going to try to get some of these other girls in the holding area so we don't have any accidental breedings. Come on, girls! Alright, so I got one girl done. Now I gotta get the stinky boys. Nobi. Oh my goodness. You are a special, special boy, aren't you? Alright, so maybe Posy is not there yet. She keeps pulling away. You should already be bred, but you're not in heat either. You what? You just like the attention? Is that why you keep hanging out by the boys? Yeah, this grass is pretty long. We should probably put some cows on it.
Well, I plan on doing that in about a week.
Yeah, why cut the grass when you can just feed it to the cows?
Agreed.
Right in your face.
Yeah, that'll make...
Demonetized.
Well, I'm gonna turn off the power.
Can you drop the cover with the safety thingy on it?
Say again?
Can you take the cover off with that safety thingy on it?
Yes.
You just gotta take that off too? Very technical terms. Safety thingy.
It's actually the manual thingy. And things like don't release the angry pixies and stuff like that. Let's see. Right there. How are we gonna do this?
Should we tell them what we're doing?
I don't know about that.
Just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, pretty sure if they know. Yeah.
Turn the power off?
Yes. I mean, this is kind of controversial anyway. Does it work? I have no idea, but it's somewhat cheap insurance. I mean, I'm not trying to save everything. I'm just trying to save the freezers. That way we have enough time to put that stuff in like preserve the meats and stuff. You know?
Pressure canning.
About a pressure canning or whatever. Let's see, where can I find a spot for you? Put you right on the side.
Comes with sticky tape?
It does come with sticky tape. I guess I can stick that right there. When I talked to the guy, or I was emailing the their sales rep, said that this will work up to 250 linear feet, and the house and the shop are both less than 70 feet, so he thinks it'll work.
Beats having to buy two.
Agreed. And they're pretty nice dudes too, so.
So we are officially done with it. Everything seems to be working in order. So for people that don't know what an EMP shield is, I'll let Jesse explain that because...
Well, I'm not going to explain what an EMP is or anything like that. The idea for us is...
If big boom breaks all the all the electricity, this will protect us from the big boom of electricity.
Kind of, not really. All right, so if there's like an electromagnetic pulse from a big boom, the idea is it's supposed to protect the electronics that are downline from that power line, because that's where most of that stuff will come through. It'll travel to larger lines. Like if you're familiar with HF frequency, it's a long cable that receives that type of energy. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to work. If it's kind of like cheap insurance. I think I said earlier that our main goal is to pull the generators out of the box that I'll be building for those, and power everything I can, and keep those freezers cold until we can actually process all that meat, like canning it and all that other stuff. After that, then we'll just go old school and live without power.
Okay.
That's ultimately my goal, because if the big boom thing actually hits, there's nothing going to be powering the fridge anyway for quite a while. Maybe, I don't know, some reports say up to like 3 years or something like that. So it's just needs to get us enough time to actually just process what we got in the freezers.
So just in summary, the EMP shield isn't going to protect us from not having electricity. If an EMP does happen, the grid will go down. The EMP shield is there to protect all of our appliances, especially our deep freezers where all of our meat is stored, so that if it does happen, the freezers don't get fried. So we can still run those off of our backup generator. So it'll give us enough time to be able to process all that meat in other ways, whether we're smoking it or canning it. It'll give us enough time to do all that because we can keep them powered with our generator. Obviously, if fuel runs out, then the power will run out. But the idea behind it is it'll give us at least a few days to be able to process all of that so it doesn't go to waste. So I had to put my hoodie on because it was getting a little chilly again. But if you're interested in learning more about the EMP shield and what it does, I will put a link down below, and we actually do have a discount code if you guys are interested. It's TLGOATS, and that'll get you $50 off. Now we have one on the house now, and we've got one on both of our vehicles, and we'll probably get one for the tractor here soon as well. So if you want to purchase one of those, we get a little bit of a kickback if you purchase using our discount code, but no obligation, obviously. Just trying to help you guys save some money. And now we've got to get working on the tree. Bee, what are you doing? She's like, look at all this green grass over there I could be eating. Or she's supervising.
No, that's all I need.
Another supervisor?
Another supervisor.
Well, Posy's not over here to supervise.
That's true.
So in a previous video, a couple weeks ago, we did a video going to get this monstrosity. This will eventually be our future chicken tractor, so we can just take it out into the pasture and the chickens can follow the cows, because right now if the cows are up that way, the chickens will follow them around. But once we get to about this middle paddock and back, the chickens tend to stay back towards the front. So we want to be able to follow them around, especially if we ever put cows on the other side of the creek. The chickens can follow them. But first thing we have to do is try to get these tires off, because not a single one of these tires is salvageable, which is fine. For the price that we paid for this thing, perfectly fine. We paid $100 for it on an online auction, took a very sketchy road trip to pick it up, and now it is ours. So Jesse went ahead and sprayed everything down a couple hours ago with this in hopes to loosen up the bolts so we can get those tires. So the thing actually still does have the data plate on it. So when we looked it up online, it was like 1950 something. 1952 is when this thing was built, and it probably hasn't had tires on it since the 1960s. So it should be fun trying to get these things off. Alright.
So we can break something. Think they patch that?
I think they could just like totally just glue this back on.
Perfect.
Like brand new. One of those gals, just hit it with a hammer.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Repack that with grease. That'll be a fun little job.
Hey, at least it spins.
Yeah. Well.
Different size bolts.
Yeah.
That seems about right. Because why would they all be the same? That just makes no sense. Alright, so all of the tires are off. It looks like the trailer was parked in San Francisco for 5 minutes. So now we've just got to take these guys up to a tire shop. We have a local tire shop that we've been to before that we're hoping that we can take them up there and be like, just find something that fits on there and make it cheap. So we don't know how long it'll take, but hopefully not too long. Don't throw your back out.
Did you say San Francisco?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious. They're just talking computed.
Well, it doesn't have a catalytic converter, so it's safe on that front. At least you put it up on blocks. They wouldn't even have done that in San Francisco.
Oh, nice.
Oh well, at least while you're waiting for tires, you can always pack
those bearings.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Do we have everything you need to do that?
Uh-oh. That might need the bearings. That might need the bearings. Let's get the buster open and take a look.
Gotta love projects.
Yeah, well, these are fun projects.
At least it's not fencing.
Yeah, that's next year.
No, that's next week.
That's temporary fencing. That's easy.
Alright, so I was in my office editing and fighting with my computer. Jesse came back from the tire place, so hopefully they can find some tires for those rims. And I think he's tinkering with the trailer some more. Let's see what he's doing. What you doing?
Hello!
That looks messy.
Well, it is. Looks like it's just the castle nut was just too tight on these things, and that was it. So I loosened that one up, and she's free flowing, and just doing the same thing. Put a little bit of lithium grease on there. Should be good. Good enough, anyway. I don't think the chickens are going to care too much. She free.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think we are about done with the trailer for today. We can't really do much until we get tires. Then you're gonna wait until we get the tires on it to try to weld that crack, right?
Yeah, I'll get the tires on it, roll it inside, and weld it.
Because we've got this one crack. Was it right in?
Yeah, that's it.
Right in here that needs to be fixed. Not major, but just one more thing that we have to do on this thing to get it chicken ready. So yeah, well, not putting the cows in here, I don't think they'll fit. I'm sorry I even put that idea in your head. So I think we're gonna end this video here. So if you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for, I guess, phase 2 of Operation Mobile Chicken Coop. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. So one of the bearings, the one that wasn't moving at all, Jesse soaked it in gas pretty much all night. And looks like...
Yeah, just clean it up, and then I'll put some grease on her, and she'll be good to go. All the bearing, she runs smooth, so
we don't have to replace any bearings on it. We're still waiting for a tire update though.
Yep.